It's history in the making, ladies and gentlemen, because we are back yet again here for NXT. And we are live here in Orlando, Florida, in the Full Sail University, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight is going to be just as hot as the last two nights. For the last 2 weeks, we have been seeing who is going to be the first ever NXT champion. We have been scouting all over the world. We've brought talents in from everywhere. 6 names have already been confirmed to the semifinals, and now we are going to find the last 2. God knows who they're going to be. We have superstars from Raw and SmackDown coming over to compete in NXT. We have superstars making their NXT debuts here on the Black and Gold brand. Things have just been a little too crazy. But that craziness is just going to keep going. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're only on episode 3 of the Evolution of NXT. This is how I would have booked NXT from 2012 all the way to 2021. It's going to be a long series. We'll take intermissions between different seasons here and there for NXT, highlighting many great moments and historic rivalries that you all loved about NXT here and there. But don't worry, it's still going to be something that you're going to want to watch. And with that said, you guys, the Evolution of NXT and my universe mode altogether has just been very hot. It's been very strong. And it really means a lot that you guys are tuning in. And remember, if you guys like the Evolution of NXT and you like this episode, then hit the like button. Let's try to get this video up to 15 likes. And try to get it to 20 views. I really need the views. Trust me. I need them more than you think. And also, if you guys like what I have on the channel, then please don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and put on post notifications so you always know when another great episode of the Evolution of NXT comes down. With that said, we are going to head back to ringside here in Orlando, Florida, and get started here on NXT, where we are starting things off with some Divas action to kick us off here on NXT. And making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, is the one and only Emma.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Emma.
Emma hailing from Sydney, Australia, making her way to the ring. Made her in-ring NXT debut last week. Got a big victory in that squared circle, and many thought Emma could not get the job done because she was taking on former Divas champion Alicia Fox. But she proved me wrong. She proved my doubts wrong, proved the haters wrong. She said here in NXT it's going to be all about her, all about me.
She clearly looks to be in great shape, but Corey, is she mentally prepared for this match?
Now, it looks like Emma is very much prepared for this matchup. But she's going to have a difficult challenge just like last week, because up next is her opponent is another woman who was victorious last week on NXT. In-ring veteran and TNA Hall of Famer Gail Kim.
And from Canada, Gates Kim.
The atmosphere inside
Gail Kim, who last week took on the debuting my New York sister, Summer Rae. And I will admit, Summer Rae looked like she could have beaten Gail Kim that night. She was very resilient, and it took 3 defeats from Gail Kim to finally get her the win. If that doesn't display a Diva's resiliency, I don't know what the hell will, and I don't know what the heck is wrong with the WWE officials.
When it comes to her in-ring game,
but it is great to see Gail Kim here in NXT. And it looks like Florida's loving her too. And now Emma and Gail Kim. Our Divas division is very strong here. A lot of diversity. We have superstars from Sydney, Australia, Canada. We have many superstars coming in from Mexico, Japan.
Done.
And I can't wait to see more of the great action that NXT has for us here tonight. But starting off, Gail Kim with a great arm drag takes down Emma, and now trying to find her offense. And Gail Kim takes herself out with Emma. Pretty impressive, I must say. And now Gail Kim with a Hurricane Rana. The distance that she got on that jump off the apron, that was impressive as hell. And now Gail Kim into a cover on Emma. The first one in this matchup, not even a 1. Now Gail Kim driving her knee into the spine of Emma, trying to wear her down. This is incredibly smart. And Emma's got to find a way to get back into this matchup, or else it could be all over for her tonight. She's able to fight out of it, but Gail Kim again. Oh, Emma caught the kick and a dragon screw. We all know who that's from. And a clothesline takes down Gail Kim. And now Emma again targeting the legs of Gail Kim. Not only is she resilient and able to shut people up, but she's also very impressive and very intelligent.
She is just dominant right now.
Emma targeting the legs of Gail Kim, which Gail is going to need for each defeat. That's how she was able to put down Summer Rae last week.
Nice right hand.
But if you could take that away from her, Emma could have a win here on NXT yet again.
Evading possible disaster there.
I remember, ladies and gentlemen, last week we also saw many great male superstars make their debut here in NXT for the NXT Gold Rush tournament. And that tournament is to crown the first ever NXT champion. The 6 names that we already have confirmed for the last 2 weeks are Wade Barrett, Cassius Ohno, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and if my memory serves me correct, wow, how can I not even remember? This is how you know I'm such a bad commentator. Oh yeah, Zack Ryder. My bad. Those 6 names, of course, will be moving on in the semifinals to crown the first ever NXT champion. It's an honor that many superstars want to have. I was able to get an interview with Seth Rollins just last week after the match between Zack Ryder and Bo Dallas. He said winning a championship here in NXT is all that he ever wanted, and that he's going to make his dream come true one way or another. And Seth Rollins can very much make well on that promise. If you saw his match 2 weeks ago with Michael McGillicuddy, and you know what Seth Rollins is all about. But now back to this matchup. You know what Gail Kim and Emma are all about, as they both won respective matches last week, but tonight have been bringing the pain to each other. Now Gail Kim floats over and now into an armbar stretch. She calls this the Black Widow.
She's got her where she wants her.
And Gail Kim could force Emma to tap out here. We all know how great of a submission expert Gail Kim is. If you've seen some of her past matches, but Gail Kim can't hold on for long.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors.
And now Emma with a Michinoku driver takes down Gail Kim.
This could be it. Cover.
And now Emma could be having a win here on Gail Kim. No, not yet.
Yeah, too early. Oh, it's coming. Changes her fortune there. An impressive series of moves.
And now Gail Kim, nice takedown on Emma. And now into a quick cover yet again. We'll count a 1, but still only just a 1.
Just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. She's gonna try it again.
And both of these women have been hitting each other with everything.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
And now Gail Kim, oh wait a minute, catches the arm. The 8th defeat!
It could be over here.
It took 3 of those to put down Summer Rae last week. Will it take 1 to put down Emma tonight? No, it won't.
Absolutely unreal.
Almost had her, Emma just barely got that shoulder up. And now Gail Kim has Emma on her last legs here. 3 great clotheslines. Has Emma set up in the corner. Oh wait, catches the leg and whoa! What a pushback from Emma. That took some strength. And now Emma's the one who's assuming the control, and Gail Kim could be in trouble. Both of these women have been very impressive in this matchup and impressive last week. But at the same time, that success can't last forever. It doesn't last very long. And Gail Kim taken down with another forearm by Emma yet again.
Saw that one coming.
And Gail Kim with a clothesline of her own, able to take down Emma. And now Kim all the way up top. Could this be high reward? Yes, it is. Into a cover on Emma. Hook of the leg. No, so close. 2 and 3, very close quarters.
Big mistake there, Corey. You can say that again.
Now, oh, stiff chop there from Gail Kim. And catches her with the leg drop. And now Gail Kim catches them out of nowhere with defeat. Hook of the leg on Emma yet again. This is the second one. And it puts her down. Gail Kim victorious and able to defeat Emma here tonight. And bravo, a very impressive showing here tonight by both of these women, especially Gail Kim right there. That huge splash looked like it could have spelled the end, but somehow Emma rolled that shoulder up just the nick of time. And then out of nowhere, Gail Kim caught her with defeat.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in
Gail Kim, another win here on NXT. Could be a trailblazer and could be the possible first ever NXT Women's Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight already is off to a great start. The evolution of NXT has been on fire. This is how NXT would have been booked if I was in charge from 2012 all the way to 2021. There are going to be intermissions. Universe mode for AEW will come back. And that's something I really wanted to expand upon. AEW has been red hot. I recently saw All Out pay-per-view, and I've made a decision. I know the NWA and MLW Fusion were also great shows to have here on the channel, but also I am going to do something that I've really put a lot of thought into. I'm going to take a break from NWA Power and MLW Fusion. Even though they're great companies, they put themselves on the map. However, I'm going to expand more on AEW and SmackDown. So after the first season of the evolution of NXT, there will be a SmackDown Universe mode and there will be an AEW Universe mode for both companies. We will pick up right where we left off. If you want to check out some of those past videos that I have here on the channel, you can go ahead and check them out, where we will still have the World Heavyweight Champion of SmackDown, Roman Reigns, the head of the table on SmackDown, along with his cousin, the Usos, and many other great superstars. You do not want to miss it. But that will be at the end of the first season of the evolution of NXT. And the evolution of NXT, this first season will end when we crown the first ever NXT champion right here on NXT, somewhere down the line.
Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to the evolution of NXT, we now transition our attention to the next match in the NXT Gold Rush tournament. As you see from Punjab, India, none other than Jinder Mahal, who has been seen in NXT back in 2010 and 11. Also made some small appearances on main event and the main roster on SmackDown and Raw. And Jinder, representing the great country of India, a country that I have a lot of respect for, especially when Jinder back in I forgot, was it 2018 or 2019 when he won the WWE title? But nevertheless, Jinder is here in NXT and he is ready to go on to possibly challenge for the NXT title.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 231 pounds, Dean Anderson.
This is it.
As you see,
This is the
Dean
match
Ambrose
we've
making
all
his
been
way to the
waiting
ring,
for.
hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio. Many of you may know him as John Moxley from CZW and Florida Campus Wrestling.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster.
This young guy has made quite an impact on the independent scene, especially in CZW, proving that he can take things hardcore all the way. And he's a former champion in CZW, so I applaud him on that. As knows what it's like to hold championship gold. But remember, these two are competing for an opportunity to be the first ever NXT champion, an honor that many superstars have wanted to claim. We were able to get an interview with Seth Rollins. We were also able to get one with Roman Reigns after he defeated Damian Sandow last week in our opening matchup. He said that his dominance over NXT is just beginning, and that this is going to be his yard as he's the alpha of NXT. Intimidating words by Roman Reigns, but at the same time, is he really going to be able to keep that dominance for long? Especially here on the Black and Gold brand, with many superstars still coming in and signing contracts and being here on the Black and Gold brand.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And now Ambrose, back to this matchup, has been all over Jinder Mahal and takes him down with a face buster. But Jinder caught him with a quick kick. And now Jinder yet again on top of Dean Ambrose.
Kept secret of Jinder's success. If you are his opponent, you have to assume the modern-day Maharaja is planning to get the win with their combined assistance. What's with the air quotes, Byron? It's not Mahal's fault he's surrounded by ardent supporters. He can't control them.
And now Mahal, and Ambrose taking it back and forth between each other.
That is a great.
And now Ambrose, look at this crossbody and just, oh! Luthez Precious hammering on the modern day Maharaja. A stiff chop to Jinder Mahal and some gut kicks as well. This is what Ambrose is so known for back on the independent circuit. And a nice takedown. Ambrose doesn't even look like he's broken a sweat.
He's got something cooking. He's in trouble.
And now sizing up Jinder Mahal. Begging him to get back up to his feet. And what an elbow.
Can he do it here?
Into a cover on Jinder, the first one in this matchup. Count of two. Oh, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. And Mahal tried to get something going, but now Ambrose yet again, like a dog on top of a gravy-covered steak, has been relentless. And now Ambrose could be looking to put Jinder Mahal away.
Looking to end this.
And Jinder, oh! Devastating, just spiked him into a cover on Mahal. And that's it, it's over. Ambrose doesn't even look like he broke a sweat. That was amazing. Well, now Ambrose is 7 out of the 8 in the semifinals of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. Quite impressive. Very, very impressive. Well, Jinder, you could see the disappointment on his face. He could probably feel like he let down the great country, his home country of India. And I can honestly feel Jinder's pain. He wanted to represent a country that praised him, that looked at him as the young upstart. But unfortunately, Jinder, it's just not in the calling cards. And Jinder, I really don't want to put the blame on anybody, but really can't blame anybody but himself. But nevertheless, we are going to continue on with NXT. Congratulations to Jon Moxley, who now joins 6 other men in the semifinals of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. And next week on NXT, we will see more superstars compete in the NXT Gold Rush tournament. By then, we will have our last 8 superstars that will compete for the first opportunity to be the first ever NXT champion. Speaking of first evers, we first saw the debuting return of the Nexus 2 weeks ago. Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, as they picked up a big win over the team of Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. But now, ladies and gentlemen, since we're expanding a tag division, let's just say more or less we've experienced some unusual and unprecedented tag teams. And I mean that in the team of the Wyatt family, who made their debuts last week when Bray Wyatt took on Daniel Bryan in the NXT Gold Rush tournament last week in the main event. Bryan, who looked like he was mounting some offense against Bray Wyatt, but Wyatt was able to come back, hit what he calls the Sister Abigail, and pin Daniel Bryan for the win. And now Bray Wyatt says that he will unleash his Wyatt family in the NXT arena here tonight. God knows what that means. But up next, we will see the Nexus in action, Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, so stay tuned because this is a match that you are not going to want to miss. And speaking of the Nexus brothers, here they are.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 431 pounds, the Nexus.
We're just moments away from this huge tag
And now
team
here
match,
come the
And I don't think I've
Nexus.
ever seen
On the
these
left is
superstars
Justin Gabriel
move
from
over
Cape
the
Town,
they
South
appear to be
Africa.
heading into this one, my
And
friend.
on the right is his friend and close tag team partner, Heath Slater. These two were in action 2 weeks ago in a tag team match when they took on the primetime players Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. The question is, will their success continue here on NXT? Many were saying that that win for the Nexus was just a fluke victory and that tonight they're going to get what's coming to them. Well, we'll see about that. Now they're awaiting their opponents and... Wait a minute, lights are out. What is this? Oh, it's Bray Wyatt again. That's not terrifying at all. Okay, that just creeps me out more and more every time I see it. Bray Wyatt, who already moved on to the NXT Gold Rush tournament after defeating Daniel Bryan last week, and now he's like escorting.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bray Wyatt, at a combined weight of 590 pounds, Harper and Rowan, the Wyatt family.
Here we go.
I'm being told on the right there with the tank top is Luke Harper. On the left is the big redwood, Eric Rowan. And leading the charge of the Wyatt family is Bray Wyatt. As I foretold, Bray Wyatt, who last week was in action for the NXT Gold Rush tournament, defeating Daniel Bryan. And I don't know what kind of... This man is just very unorthodox and not what anybody would expect. I mean, this guy just really freaks me out. I don't know what his motives are. I don't know what he's expecting. But nevertheless, Bray Wyatt will be in action again somewhere down the line in the NXT Gold Rush tournament. And maybe, I don't know if we want to see more of him because I can't stand, I don't know how much more of this creepiness I can take. You just said follow the buzzards. What the hell does that even mean? And you can see the look of concern on Justin Gabriel's face. And it looks like he's going to start things off with Harper of the Wyatt family. And now Harper already out of the gates. Takes Justin Gabriel down.
A battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another gear. Oh, had it scouted.
And now Justin Gabriel trying to use his quickness against the bigger opponent, and Luke Harper.
Just barely got out of the way.
And Harper takes down Justin Gabriel. And now Harper has Justin Gabriel in the Wyatt family's corner. Tag to the big redwood, Eric Rowan. And the tag team work of the Wyatt family. Into a cover on Gabriel. Count of one. Only a one.
Still seems a little early.
And look at this. This man, Eric Rowan. Him and Harper said, I believe they said they come in at a combined weight of 590 pounds. Jesus Christ. God knows I will not want to be in the ring with either one of these two. And look at, oh man. Notice how Eric Rowan and Luke Harper are keeping Justin Gabriel away from Heath Slater and the Nexus's corner. Rowan with another tag to Luke Harper. Bull Nelson, and what do they have in mind? Oh my goodness. That is ring-rattling offense right there from the Wyatt family. Into a cover, that was a count of two. We could be getting closer and closer to the end of this match. Now Luke Harper with a kick to the midsection of Justin Gabriel. And just power bombs him down. And now Harper can't stop the tag from Justin Gabriel. And now Slater comes into this matchup. Nice forearm takes down Luke Harper. But Harper immediately back up on his feet. Went for the clothesline, couldn't find it. Now Harper dumps Heath Slater to the outside right in front of Bray Wyatt. And now Slater maybe was not such a good idea to come back into the ring. And the power from Rowan and Harper is just absolutely scary.
What technical prowess from Harper.
And now Luke Harper tags in Rowan yet again. And now looking for that full Nelson bomb again. This time on Slater. And got it.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael. Missed the tag.
And now Rowan in firm control of Slater. In the powerbomb position and powerbomb Slater down. And Bray Wyatt's enjoying every second of this. Oh my God, Rowan with those are headbutts. That's bone on bone. And it doesn't even seem to phase him.
It is all going his way right about now.
And now Rowan setting himself up in the corner. And now full head of steam on Slater. Oh, Slater able to duck. And now trying to work on that massive arm of Rowan. Got him down to a knee, but those giant hammer-like fists straight to the ribs.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, what a double chop. And Rowan just choking the life out of Slater.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
And now Heath Slater in the Wyatt family corner yet again. Was able to fight out of it. But how much longer can Slater survive in there?
Gets the tag.
Rowan with another tag to Luke Harper. And the work of the Wyatt family yet again on display. And Luke Harper immediately on top of Heath Slater. This is beginning to become hard to watch. And now a kick to Heath Slater's midsection yet again. And a buckle bomb just throwing him right into the corner. And now Slater immediately now starting to mount some offense. Takes Luke Harper off his feet.
What technical prowess from Harper.
Now again Slater getting choked out, but this time by Harper. Now Harper off the ropes, and a big boot from Harper to Slater. That could be it, honestly. Harper into a cover on Slater, but Gabriel now. Gabriel able to break it up at the last second by Rowan. Now comes back in this. And now Luke Harper into a cover on Slater too. Oh no, Gabriel realizes. No, he didn't. Rowan provided just the right distraction for Luke Harper to get the cover, but I don't even know what he did. I was too focused on Rowan and Gabriel. And right here was when Heath Slater really started to take some punishment after that full Nelson bomb by both members of the Wyatt family. Right there, that big boot could have called the end for Heath Slater if Justin Gabriel hadn't break that up. Bray Wyatt made good on his promise. He unleashed his family upon NXT. What have we just seen? What have we just unleashed onto NXT? With Bray Wyatt controlling these two, and with the kind of mind games and kind of offense Bray Wyatt brings, along with the power that Rowan and Harper now bring, this could be very devastating for NXT. I mean, imagine Bray Wyatt as the NXT champion, and he has these two watching him, watching out for him. That's just going to be terrifying for all of us, to be honest. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep going with tag team action, as we just saw the uncomfortable debut, or in-ring debut, I should say, of Harper and Rowan as they just defeated the Nexus. But up next, we are going to see more tag team action, but this time from our beautiful divas. As up next, two women who faced off against each other 2 weeks ago are now going to somehow or some way maybe reignite that old fire that's still brewing as AJ Lee teams up with the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Tamina, to take on the team of Paige and Natalya.
Women's division, I hope you're ready for a fight. Tamina is a scary woman.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Pacific Islands,
Tamina of Samoan blood and flesh. This woman, the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka, one of the most legendary and remembered Samoan names in the world of pro wrestling, takes after her father. She has honored the family legacy by being a pro wrestler, and I have a feeling she's just getting started. And it's nice to see Tamina here on NXT, and she's not coming alone because this is her tag team partner.
From New Jersey, AJ Lee.
Plenty of star power in this tag team match, guys.
AJ Lee making her way to the ring, who a couple of weeks ago took on former, why am I saying former? She made her debut last week. Took on opponent Paige from Norwich, England last week. Paige, who came out on top, defeating AJ Lee.
I know this is a big match, but you need to be bouncing up and down.
And AJ, who has not forgotten that loss to Paige. And speaking of Paige, the woman who claims it's her house.
From Norwich, England, Paige.
Paige has carved her own path, blazed her own trail, answered to
Paige, who has gotten quite the eye of many of the crowd here in Orlando. This woman who defeated AJ Lee, as I said, just last week. Triple H who even called this woman a prodigy and champion in the making. I honestly can't wait to see more Paige down the line in NXT.
Really was the trailblazer of the women's evolution. I would not argue that point for one moment. This is where it all
She says this is her house, and she's been proving it. A dominant win last week on NXT, and she could have another win here tonight as she teams up with a woman who is a part of wrestling royalty, many can say. And by that I mean this woman. The daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, may the legendary Hart family member rest in peace. Her uncle is WWE Hall of Famer, former World Wrestling Federation champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Her husband, Tyson Kidd, who graduated from the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Natalya knows what it's like to be in this squared circle, to be in front of a huge crowd, and to be a champion, a former Divas champion. She's a former tag team specialist, teaming with Beth Phoenix. And Natalya could go a long way, along with Paige here in NXT. God knows what could have been to all four of these women here. And now Paige going to start things off with Tamina. Quick snap suplex, takes her off her feet, but not even a 1 count.
You know, now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen Paige lack confidence.
Now's the time to find that second win.
And now Tamina has her up by the throat, but Paige, whoa, nice takedown. Now Paige yet again into a suplex on Tamina. Pretty nice elbow drop. Now into another cover on Tamina, this time still only a 1.
This is way too early to be going for the win.
What the phone there? You find your idea? Your mouse? So you check your pocket?
Yes, Dad, I'm live.
So give me your phone, I carry the phone, go get it done.
Alright.
You know if you come.
Alright, as long as you know what you're doing.
But only thing you have to do is activate it, that's it.
Yeah.
And get the new number, put it in on the new thing card, right?
Pretty much.
That's it, alright. How you want to?
I think you can handle it, Dad.
I password for you.
1105.
11. Right.
Sorry about the intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Back to this matchup. Paige into a camel clutch on Tamina, pulling back on the neck. Could be pretty devastating for Tamina, but able to get her knees up right into the face of Paige. Tamina now with a handful of hair on Paige. Brings her into her and AJ Lee's corner. AJ Lee tagged in. And some nice tag team work from both women. AJ into a cover on the woman she lost to last week, but not enough to keep her down. Now AJ Lee with a head scissors on Paige. And back to this matchup, AJ Lee tossing Paige over the top. Paige able to catch herself. And a nice forearm to the face of AJ Lee. Paige at the top now. Oh, couldn't find the drop kick. She kind of did, but I don't think she got all of it. Now Paige with a tag to Natalya. And here comes the woman of wrestling royalty. Look at the strength of Natalya. Is she squatting with a grown? She's squatting with a grown woman on her shoulders.
Looking to make a much-needed tag here. And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here. Cut off before she can make...
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
Tag. And her partner looks absolutely deflated right now.
Again, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is getting updates in this kind of business. Now back to this matchup. Natalya, the in-ring veteran, able to assume the control and keep it on AJ Lee, but I may have spoken too soon. Now AJ off the second rope. And whoa, what a DDT, what agility.
We got a cover.
Now AJ into a cover on Natalya. But the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart able to kick out. And Natalya, she knows this business better than anybody. And this is what I was saying. Like, even though Natalya is on the main roster, she knows how to keep up with the new generation. This is why I say we should have veterans in NXT. And now, smart veteran move there by Paige, getting the tag on Natalya because she knew she was in trouble. And now AJ Lee coming back in a handful of hair. The referee's got to watch out for that. Remember, ref, you got to watch for that. Now Paige on her leaks here, and now as Tamina gets in the tag, Tamina the bigger of all three in this ring. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. And now Tamina again takes down Paige. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I need to take a momentary intermission. I will be right back. We will be back with more of the Evolution of NXT. Sorry about that. We are back now here in the Evolution of NXT as Tamina has been on top of Paige throughout the majority of this match. Now Tamina with a leg drop to the young English woman. And now Tamina could be having Paige on her last leaks here. Has her up in the suplex position, but the blood flowing to Paige's head, but it's not going to derail her. You see Paige here trying to fight back with everything she's got.
Wow, I'm a little surprised to see this side of Tamina.
And now Paige takes down Tamina yet again. But Tamina quickly back up on her feet. And Paige with a headbutt. 2 headbutts. 3 headbutts takes her down.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey. Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it.
And now Paige catches Tamina lacking. Has her legs and feet, and she calls that the Paige turner. Hook of the leg on Paige. 2. No, not enough.
If she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
And we saw AJ Lee kick out of that last week.
Tagged in.
Now Natalya with a tag. Went for an elbow, but Tamina able to roll out of the way. And now Tamina with those headbutts yet again.
In off the tag.
Natalya having to use the ropes to get back up to her feet, but that sit-out slam from AJ Lee. And now AJ kicking the midsection, and a shining wizard caught her just with the tip of the knee. A cover on Natalya, count of 1, count of 2. No, not enough though. And Natalya able to sidestep. And Natty by nature. Beautiful. And now AJ Lee with a Hurricane Rana into the ropes. And now look at this, AJ Lee getting right in the face of Paige while she's choking the life out of Natalya.
Natalya says not this time. She's in full control now.
And now Natalya, great Michinoku driver, hooks both legs, but AJ Lee's not finished. And now look at this, the Queen of Hearts looking to finish this off. AJ Lee tapped out last week with the sharpshooter. Will she tap out? I mean, Natalya. Ugh, yeah, I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. But AJ Lee was probably seconds away from tapping out. But Tamina was right there to make the save.
Stomping down. Natalya displaying her awesome power.
Maintain the aggression.
And notice how Paige was nowhere to be found when Natalya was looking for the tag. I don't know what happened to Paige, but
Wait a minute.
and now AJ Lee has Natalya on the top.
Heading up there, this is not gonna be good.
It's really not. Oh, both women taken down. And this is where things can start spelling the end. AJ misses the heel kick.
And now that one's countered. Wow, what a sequence.
Now Natalya catches the leg yet again. And Natalya again with that discus lariat.
Paige with the tag.
And now Paige sizing up the woman that she defeated last week. What does she have in store for AJ? Oh, I know this move. She calls this the Rampage. Into a cover. Tamina taken out by Natalya, and Paige and Natalya victorious. And whoa, that was quick from the in-ring veteran Natalya.
We gotta take another look.
That was a round of applause to both Natalya and Paige. I mean, you can't take anything away from AJ Lee and Tamina. They both put up a hard-fought battle against both Natalya and Paige. But at the end of the day, it's the in-ring veteran and the young upstart that come out victorious.
Here are your winners, Paige and Natalya.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
Applause to Natalya and Paige here tonight.
Believe it or not, that's
You just can't find action like that anymore.
great action.
Both women bring something special to NXT. I would say Paige brings the future and Natalya brings the present. Natalya all about the in-ring veteran work and has that strong mindset. Paige with a lot to learn but a lot of potential at the same time. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to I believe this is our main event, right? Yes, this is our main event coming up next. It's the final match in round 1 of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. As up next, our main event will commence. We already found 7 other men to compete in the semifinals. They have come very far. They have worked very, very diligently, and now they are looking for a part of history to be made for themselves. We've seen superstars like Cassius Ohno, Zack Ryder, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Bray Wyatt move on to the semifinals of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. And now we are just anticipating one last participant who's going to be able to go that extra mile and be one step closer to history in the making. I honestly can't call it, but now I'm being told that I have the dossiers of both of these upcoming superstars up right now. And the last two men competing in the NXT Gold Rush tournament qualifying matches are none other than a man by the name of Big E Langston. Sounds very intimidating. And a man by the name of Adrian Neville. That sounds like something straight off of iCarly, but I am not here to judge. And now making his way to the ring first, I'm being told this is Adrian Neville.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. Weighing in at 194 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Adrian Neville, being hailed from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. On the independent circuit, he was known as Pac, has competed as an amateur wrestler and an acrobat back in England. Competed in Dragon Gate Professional Wrestling, and I would have to say this man could have a lot of potential. Definitely has the body for it, and it says here that his signature move is a corkscrew diving moonsault called the Red Arrow. Can't wait to see what it looks like. Hopefully we do see it tonight. And here comes his opponent, Big E Langston.
His opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E Langston.
Guys, this match is sure to not
Big E Langston, I have to say that is an intimidating physique by this guy.
Right, Michael. This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
I've been told that this man bench presses 350 pounds and can squat almost 500 pounds. When you have drumstick thighs like those are not fat. That's pure muscle, something I also got. But Big E Langston, I could say I switched to my favorites twice already. There may be a third time.
Byron, he's quickly proving himself as somebody the other superstars in the locker room.
Like I first said, Seth Rollins could be the NXT champion. Then I switched my favorite over to Roman Reigns. Then I switched to Zack Ryder for a quick moment. But now I could have favorites again in Big E Langston. I mean, just look at the size of that man.
This is it, guys.
Neville, I hope you have something for this guy. And now Big E Langston already displaying his own strength and power and dominance. And Neville catches the leg and a dragon screw. And now Big E Langston catches his leg and a dragon screw of his own. I would definitely say both of these men are evenly matched. And Neville with a DDT after Big E Langston looked like he was looking for a spine buster, but quickly kicks out. And now Neville able to reverse. And now coming back into this match against Big E. And now Neville doing everything possible to try to take Big E Langston off his feet. He got lucky with that DDT, but I don't know if he's going to get lucky again, but he does. But Big E Langston rolls outside and ends up on his feet. And Neville with a suicide dive. Jesus Christ. I may have misjudged Neville. And a Hurricane Rana. Wow, this man's movement it's astonishing. I would dare even go to say it's immaculate. And Big E Langston just bounced off the announce table, and now Big E could be mad. Big E looks like he's mad. Trust me, you do not want to piss off a man the size of Big E Langston. And now Neville hangs up to dry on the ropes. And now the power of Big E Langston going to be displayed again with a power bomb. Jesus Christ. This is what I was worried about. But Neville somehow rolled that shoulder up just in the nick of time. And now Big E Oh, huge chop.
Tough situation to be in right here.
And Neville, Snake Eyes once again. We all know who performs that move at the best. And now an exploder suplex. The power of Big E. It's just scary to watch now. And I really may just change favorites right now. And now look at this. The abdominal stretch applied. Bending. Oh, the spine and ribs are not supposed to be bent and moved that way. And Biggie Langston, a man that size, how are you going to shrug him off? How are you going to take him down when he's got a submission hold like this applied? But Neville able to move the leg and takes him down with a Hurricane Rana.
Elbow smash.
And now Neville sweeps under Big E. And now into a Hurricane Rana, takes down Big E again.
Nicely done.
And now Neville sizing up Big E. He's begging Big E to get back up to his feet. And we've seen the agility that Neville has. And Big E, Sterling getting back up to his feet. And another Hurricane Rana.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
And now Neville off the top rope, but Big E sidesteps just at the right moment. If Neville could have hit that top rope moonsault, things probably would have went different just now. But Big E just hammer throws Adrian Neville to the outside.
Which will start the referee's count. Back in from the floor. He might have been waiting on that one.
And now Neville with 2 quick strikes, but they didn't do anything to Big E. But that stiff right did.
So powerful.
And Big E right there. The power of this man is absolutely incredible. Look at this. Big E's strength is just unseen. It's something that you don't usually see. And now into a cover again on Neville, but still the man from Newcastle is able to fight on. And now Big E probably looking for something big here, pun intended. But oh, another knee. And the power of Big E on display yet again. Oh.
Consider your future fights. And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
And Big E, it looked like he was going to get caught by Neville with something, but again, that power game. Such a game changer. And this could help Big E in the long run. And again, focusing on the ribs and midsection of Neville. The question is, how much more can Neville survive this? Neville again, covered by Big E. Count of 1, count of 2, but still able to survive. And now Neville at the top. Big E could be in some serious trouble. Neville, another Hurricane Rana. And quickly into a cover. This could be a game changer, but still Big E only kicked out at 1. Big E only kicked out at 1.
He's looking a little dazed, guys, and he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
And now Neville with an inverted, oh! An inverted Frankensteiner. And now Neville at the top. I believe. Oh, shooting star press. Why isn't he going for the cover?
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He's calling for it. I believe this is the red arrow, but Big E got the knees up.
Just a step quicker.
And Neville again takes down Big E, driving the knee into the midsection.
A high-risk maneuver that works from that top turnbuckle.
Neville again with the last little bit of energy he's got left at the top. Gonna go for it one more time. Can he hit it? Red Arrow! Red Arrow on Biggie Langston. Hook of both legs. Adrian Neville victorious. Adrian Neville pulling off what I may consider an upset victory.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight.
Neville defeats Big E Langston, a man who had the power, strength, and controlling advantage throughout this entire match. But one bad move, one slip-up was all it took. And you see the disdain on Big E's face. Big E Langston has nothing to be ashamed of. He put up a hard-fought battle. But at the end of the day, Neville is the last superstar to go to the semifinals of the NXT Gold Rush tournament. He now joins Seth Rollins, Wade Barrett, Cassius Ohno, Zack Ryder, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and now, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a sight of things to come. Applause to Neville, applause to Ambrose, applause to all of our superstars who have made it this far in the Gold Rush tournament. NXT is the place to be here in FLA at the Full Sail University. And I will see you guys again for episode 4 of the Evolution of NXT. With that said, goodbye, mwah, and good damn night. Bang!